Let's start off with the female basketball team, the Dtigress of Nigeria. They are back-to-back champions of Africa, and we saw that game against Senegal yesterday. It was a tension-filled game against Senegal, but the girls emerged victorious. At some point, it felt like they were going to lose it in the fourth quarter of that encounter, but Nigeria, talking about the Dtigress, they emerged victorious. I mean, good one for them. I don't know if you have any other opinion about what they did yesterday.
No, well, I think first of all, it seemed quite glaring from the outset that the team was going to go all the way to the finals, and that the basic reason for that has to do with it's a largely foreign-based team, and who have experience playing the game. And so at the same time, I think it's, congratulations is also in order to the Dtigress team and to their coaching crew. They went into the game yesterday. They played out their hearts. You could see even the marginal difference between the Dtigress and Senegalese team. So about 5 point difference. So that tells you that it was a close call. But nonetheless, they stood their ground. They held the ball. They held onto the ball. They made sure that they were not distracted at critical moments in the game. And at the end of it all, we saw them, take the win and also the trophy. So it's actually it's a major one for basketball for Nigeria and across the world. Now,
even if we're going to look at them, yes, we congratulate them, but we'll look at the negatives that we can take away from that game. We had a lot of turnovers in that game. If Senegal were quite clinical in making their baskets, we would have lost that game because we had more turnovers than we had in every other game that we played in the competition.
Well, truth be told, Senegal didn't take the opportunity. Nigeria came out on top. It's a lot of lessons to learn. There's a lot still to be done on the team. With Aisha announcing her retirement, definitely we're going to see new faces come in to take those spots, and that would really give room for much more integrative work to be done on the team, to be able to really improve on every area of gap that was noticeable in their performance in that game yesterday and over the course of the tournament.
I think, let me just quickly add to that. I won't believe that the coaching crew, the technical crew should leave the tournament with lessons. With a list of lessons, and like you rightly noted, a lot of turnovers over the course of the tournament, especially with the game against Senegal. So which is risky. You don't take that. Let us say we were fortunate. The team, the Dtigress were let's just say intelligent with the ball, but if you are playing a more sophisticated team, unlike Senegal, they will take advantage of those turnovers and to work against us. So, but nonetheless, these are things that they need to go back. Look at, because the next thing we'll be looking at is the World Cup. In the next 2 years or thereabouts, and we'll be playing against other major teams, and we could want to go run into such errors.
Very true. And talking about that, we've qualified for the 2020 Olympics, and for the last 6 teams in Senegal, they have qualified for the first phase of the qualifiers, and the last 2 teams of the first round of the qualifiers will advance to the next and final round. Talking about the Tokyo 2020 qualifiers.